Okay, we're going to start. Again, we appreciate everybody being here, and we apologize for the audio issues we had on the last go-around. A GoToMeeting promise that that shouldn't happen again. But I did actually there's a number down in the chat box. If anything happens with our audio this time, and I'm gonna read it to you guys as well, you can call into, what you do is hang up and call into 800-410-3590, and then it'll ask you to put a passcode in, and you'll put in 9786917#. And you should all be able to see that on in the message board in the bottom right of your screen. Okay. I'm Melissa Jones from RDA, and Monty Seawright and Erica Medcraft from American Tape are your presenters today. We expect the presentation to take approximately 30 minutes. And again, I'm recording it, so you can go back to it. It'll be on the Impact Collision Solutions website under training videos. And we will send everybody the presentation following up with this webinar. And if you have any questions, his information, Monty and Erica's information will be there. And we'll also, guys, you can type your questions in the bottom right of the screen on the chat box. And I might try to unmute everybody at the end, and we could just have people talk because there's not a ton of people on the webinar. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over to Monty.
Thanks, Melissa. Appreciate it. Also, just like to thank everyone for taking time out of your busy schedule to attend our webinar this afternoon. Hopefully you'll find it very informative, and we welcome any feedback at the end that can help make the presentation better. My name is Monty Seawright. I'm the National Sales Manager for American Tape. I'm responsible for the U.S. and Canada. I've been with, just a real quick history about myself. I've been with the company almost 20 years. I've been involved with automotive aftermarket here for about 4 years, and we're real excited about being part of the RDA group. And like I said, we certainly welcome everyone. And I will just turn it over to Erica Medcraft now.
Okay, thanks, Monty. Hi, my name is Erica Medcraft. Again, thank you everyone for joining us today. I am the Marketing Account Specialist with IPG, and I've been with the company about 15 years. Monty and I are going to tag team this and kind of go through this presentation with you. I'm going to start it out and go through most of the products with you, and then he'll get into most of the application information. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to type them in, or as Melissa said, she may be able to unmute everyone and we can have a discussion towards the end of this. But please feel free to contact Monty or I at any time if you have any questions regarding our automotive aftermarket tapes or any type of product or solution for you. We'll be happy to help you out or put you in touch with the right people. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And today we're going to talk about our American brand IPG tapes. Most of these tapes, in fact, all of these tapes, I'm sorry, all of them are manufactured in ISO certified facility in Marysville, Michigan. And they have a user-friendly packaging that's easily identifiable by the cores and the cartons and their colors. So we'll get into the colors a little bit on the next slide. But you'll see here their barcoding on the cores. The cartons have like a wave of color on there identifying and identifying which type of tape it is. We offer competitive pricing. This is our big claim to fame. Besides our quality, is that we can offer the same, if not better, quality product as our competitors, but usually at a value. So we do get competitive with our pricing, and if you ever have any questions on that, Monty would be able to help you out there. And lastly, as I said earlier, all of the products manufacture in ISO facility, and that facility is located in Marysville, Michigan. In fact, we've just recently moved all of our products up to the Marysville, Michigan facility, or at least all of our automotive aftermarket masking tape. This next slide just kind of goes through a product mix overview of all of our tapes. As you can see, everything is a different color. Our PG is our longest running tape. We've been manufacturing PG now for 26 years. It's identified by that royal blue color, and each one of our tapes is marked on the inside of the core with what tape it is. So this is our performance grade, and I'll get into each one of these as we go through the slides here. But PG is our performance grade. Then we have an AM, which is an aqua color or our Aqua Mask. And then new to our line this year is our MP, which is a medium performance, and that is in green. And then our UG, which is a utility grade. The UG we just newly enhanced this year as well. So both of those have some new features, or actually MP is new, and then UG has some new features with it. And then our fine line is also in a blue color, but we do offer it in our orange in a narrow width. And then we have our TM27, which is our trim mask, and we'll get into a little bit more with the TM27 in a few slides here. Our PG, as I said, is a premium grade masking tape. It's a high quality masking tape that has good quick stick and holding properties. It's designed for paint masking that requires clean and easy removal from a variety of hot or cold surfaces. So some of the performance features that go along with this, and you'll see most of these performance features on most of our products, but these performance features include a high temperature resistance. For the PG, it goes up to 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 163 degrees Celsius for up to 30 minutes. It's UV resistant for up to 3 days. It has a clean removal. It's stain and transfer resistant and also resistant to wet sanding. You'll notice that this tape is smooth to the touch, and then it's very easy to work with. It resists the paint flaking, especially on the removal, and it has an excellent adhesion when backing to the backing when layered. So it's got good A to B's, and it's conformable with a controlled unwind, so it doesn't just fly off of the roll there. Lonnie, did you want to add anything to?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Erica. I would like to add a couple of things. As Erica mentioned earlier, you see in the picture there, we celebrated the 25th anniversary of the PG27, which was last year. So with 2014, we're going into 26 years with this product in the automotive aftermarket industry. So we're still excited to be part of the industry, and this product's still leading the way for us, and it's doing a great job. A couple of things that I do want to add real quickly about the PG. As you notice with the cartons, we used to have a blue carton with a white wave or with white print. Last year we went to the anniversary carton where we had a white box with the blueprint. We decided that we would probably stay with that for the future, and we'll talk a little bit about it as Erica goes through the different products. But from now on, our boxes are going to be white with the blueprint for the PG, and with the other products, we'll talk about them too. They're all going to be white, so they're uniform, and then each color will designate which product it is, such as AM would be a white box with aqua print and so forth. We'll go through them as we go through each of the products.
Okay, great. Thanks, Bonnie. As Bonnie had said, the AM it is that aqua color. I don't have an image here of the carton. However, it is the white box with the aqua color wave in it. And AM stands for Aqua Mask, and this is our cost-effective masking tape that's designed to perform in many demanding automotive refinishing applications. It has a rubber-based adhesive that provides secure adhesion to both the painted and bare metals and plastic. As I've stated, it does have that vibrant aqua color. It's excellent when layering, so the adhesion is very good when you're layering it to each other. It has a consistent, smooth unwind. It has a high temperature resistance as well, and is UV resistant as well for up to 3 days. It does provide a clean removal and is resistant to paint flaking and stain and transfer resistance, and again resistant to wet sanding. Bonnie, did you want to add anything?
Yeah, I sure do. A couple of things. I don't want to, please don't confuse this product with the aqua color that is only for waterborne paints. The product is designated or is capable of working with both a solvent-based and a waterborne-based paints. So it's certainly able to do both. And then one other thing that I'd like to mention as well is that this product has really taken off for us. For all of those who have not sold any of this material, you really want to start looking into it. This product is competitive with the 3M Yellow. We have doubled our sales on the Aqua Mask product over the last 3 years, and 2014 is looking like we're going to double it again. So we know this product's a proven winner, and it's certainly something that adds value to the users, and we are really excited about continuing to grow with this product. So if you're not on board, I encourage each of you to participate, and if we can help you with samples or whatever you may need, let us know.
Great, thank you, Manny. Our MP product is brand new to the American line this year. We just released this, actually, I think in late 2013. But this is a beige colored tape. It's a medium grade as well. It's manufactured with a moisture-resistant crepe paper and coated with a stain-resistant, pressure-sensitive natural rubber adhesive. It's specially designed adhesive, sticks firmly and securely to most surfaces and will provide a clean removal as well. This tape, the MP, goes up to temperatures of 250 degrees Fahrenheit or 120 degrees Celsius. It has superior wet sanding resistance. Its robust backing gives a higher tensile strength and better cornering. Again, this tape is also UV resistant for up to 3 days, and its release coat is better for shingling, and it also has, it provides no paint flaking on demask. So it has a very clean removal. I'm sure you'll like this product. As I said, it's new, and I'm sure Manny will want you to try this one out too if you're not already using this, but I'll let him say a few more words about it before I get into talking about our UG.
Yeah, thanks, Erica. As Erica did mention, the product is new. We rolled MP out right around the end of October, the first part of November. This was our old, for some of those who may be familiar with the old Anchor 527 product, which was, the 527 was actually manufactured in Columbia, South Carolina. And what we did is we moved this to our Marysville production facility, was where we make the PG and the AM and the OM products. We made some great improvements to the product. And what we have done is we have found this product is really positioned as a second to Aqua Mask, and it's positioned competitively against the 3M Yellow. So for those applications where Aqua Mask has not worked or where you've had some issues, then obviously we want to recommend MP. And MP provides just a slightly even more of a value to the end users, as it's just slightly priced below the Aqua Mask product. Everything that we have sold so far up to this point has worked very well, and we're starting to make a little traction in the marketplace. We're continuing to promote, and you'll see a lot of different types of promotions and advertising for this product in the future.
Thanks, Manny. And you will notice, I don't think I mentioned this, but it is on, you can see it on the presentation, that the MP is marked with the green wave and the white box. Next, I'll get into the UG, which is our utility grade masking tape. And while it's very economical, it's very reliable, and it's designed to meet the needs in most collision repair and refinish shops. UG offers an excellent balance of quick stick, panel adhesion, and holding properties. We have newly enhanced this tape, which has a burgundy color with a white box. You will see, if you've used this in the past, you'll notice that it has a higher tack and adhesion. It does provide the clean, easy removal with no paint flaking. It's resistant to both wet and dry sanding. It's a very strong backing and provides an excellent break line. And it holds masking paper and films really good. So it's very conformable. I'll let Manny get into some of the enhancements and other things that he wants to discuss with us, and then I will move on.
All right, thanks, Erica. A couple of things. As Erica mentioned earlier, the packaging has changed for the UG. Basically, we moved this product from our Columbia, South Carolina facility to our Marysville facility right around the same time as we came out with MP, which is October, November time frame. We made some drastic improvements to the product. So what we did is we decided to do a little better job with the packaging. So we changed it from a white and black, from a white box with black print to a white box with a brick red or a maroon type print. So that's how you'll notice the difference between the Columbia product and the Marysville product. With these improvements, we also put a special label on each of the sleeves, there's 4 sleeves in a box to basically just promote the different types of features that we have that Erica just went over that are enhanced from the previous version of the UG. And everything we've seen in the field has been tremendously good. All the feedback we've had, we have a lot of customers that use the old products but now are using the new product and love it so much better. We've also got a lot of new opportunities with this new product, which we're excited about. And we're really positioning UT against the 3M 2308, and we also position against the high-stick, a lot of the high-stick products, 815, 832 type series products.
Okay, thanks, Bonnie. The next product I'd like to talk about is our fine line tapes. American brand offers these fine line tapes with superior conformability, secure laydown, and consistent straight lines without excessive stretch. They're designed with a thermal PVC backing and a rubber-based adhesive. The big difference here that you'll see between the FM35 and the FM71 is the temperature resistance. And you will notice a color difference. I don't have both of them on here, but they do have a slight blue color difference between the FM71 and FM35. The one pictured on here is the orange is our orange mask that is in a fine line width, so it's a very, very small width, and that's also available. But with the FM35, it's considered our high temp resistant tape with bake temperatures up to 280 degrees Fahrenheit or 138 degrees Celsius. Both tapes are waterproof and solvent resistant. They offer clean cutting, and they have a recyclable core. They have no residue on removal, and they're repositionable with sharp, clean separation of lines. The FM71 has bake temperatures of up to 250 degrees and 120 degrees Celsius. And all of the other features are the same as the FM35. Monty, do you want to say a couple words about the fine lines?
Sure, absolutely. As Erica mentioned, the difference between the 35 and the 70 and the FM71 is the color is one way to identify the difference between the two. The FM35 is a light blue color. The 71 is the one that's pictured here, which is a dark blue color. Both products are very similar. What we found though with the 35, and that's our newer featured product. We found a couple improvements with it. It also adds a better value both to the at the jobber level and also at the end user level. And we're doing a little better job with our packaging on the 35 so that basically it can be put on retail display. It has a barcode and everything on the packaging, and we're really driving these products extremely hard against the 3M, which they're very competitively priced.
Okay, thanks, Bonnie. And the last tape I'm going to talk to you about today is our TM27, which is our trim fast. This American brand trim fast tape is specifically designed for a flush mount and insert molding around windshields and other automotive glass. It's perforated for easy cornering and eliminates the need for dangerous knives or razor blades. Some of the performance features here include easy to apply and easy to remove. Also removes cleanly. It's 2 plastic strips for easy handling. It's kind of like 2 sizes in one. It has no release liner for faster installation and less waste, and its pre-folded edge allows for easy removal. And Monty, do you want to say anything about the TM27?
Yeah, just real quickly. Yeah, sure, that'd be great. On the trim mask, this is the PG27 product that is perforated with the liner added. I don't know if any of you have had a chance to sell some of this, but it performs. It is one outstanding product within the industry. It just really beats up on the competition, especially the 3M products, perforated in both directions, 1 inch. And it has been a dominant seller for us, and we continue to have success with the product. But Obviously, if any of you have not sold any of this, let us send you a sample, look at it. You'll find that a lot of these shops will really be pleased that you introduced it to them.
Okay, thanks, Monty. Now, did you want to, I think Monty's going to go ahead and take it from here and talk about our application and uses and pricing and all of that great stuff that makes the American brand a little bit better than everybody else.
All right, thanks, Erica. Appreciate it. With the application guide, this is pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, this is just some of the things that we recommend for our automotive tapes, and they're pretty self-explanatory. But I'll just kind of briefly touch base on a few of them. Automotive components, self-explanatory with the substrates. Obviously, the masking tapes are good for glass, fiberglass, composite material, rubber, metal, whatever it happens to be on a car. Some of the temperature ranges in the bake cycles, 0 to 100, 100 to 200, and then with our PG27, we can go above 200 for 1 to 3 hours, in some cases even longer. Types of paint, and this is for all of our products, both solvent and waterborne, for everything that we've covered today, except for the fine lines. They're not waterborne. They're just for the solvent base. All the products have UV exposure, and all the products are capable of doing both the dry and wet sanding. Now, what we have done on each of the boxes is, you see the symbol, the product is waterborne compatible. We have put that on each of our products, the OM, the PG, the AM, the UG, and the MP product. We're very excited to have this symbol, and as I said earlier, don't confuse the Aqua Mask with just waterborne, because it is both waterborne and solvent-based. We wanted to make you all aware, and I think it's important to know the production dates. Sometimes there may be inventory that doesn't get turned exactly in a certain amount of time. So we wanted to just kind of briefly run this by you as far as our production or our lot numbers and how to read it. Let me just go through this one real quickly. The MM stands for Marysville, Michigan, which is where the product's made. We won't worry about the first digit, but really here what's important is the next 5 digits. The digit after, it would be the last day of the year. So for 14, it should be a 4. The next 2 digits are going to be the digit of the day. So for today, they would be 12. And then the last 2 digits would be the digit of the month. For March, it would be 03. And then the last 2 digits, again, that's just a RIN number, so that's something you wouldn't have to worry about. But this slide is very handy to kind of make you all aware of the exact day the product was made and converted. Okay, next. A couple of things on the application evaluations, and this is real important, obviously, and they all impact on how the tape performs. Environmental conditions, probably can't say enough about that. Obviously, if you're all aware, is the temperature in which the tape is applied, the temperature in which the tape is removed, the temperature in which the tape is exposed to. Same with the humidity, inside and out. I mean, all these things are very important. The surface type, a lot of us, this is rather easy because this is going to be mostly for body shops, so we know it's going to be metal or fiberglass or composite type materials. The length of time on a surface, that's huge as well. UV resistance, as well as how long the tape is applied and is exposed to the sunlight. Heat cycle, again, that's another big one. What's going to be the highest temperature? What types of paint? Is it going to be solvent? Is it going to be water-based? What about the different brands? Because the brands are going to be, will affect how the tape's going to perform as far as your edges and your paint lines and so forth. A couple other things, the current tape, how satisfied are you with the current tape? How does it perform? What's the quality level? What's the price level? What about the color? You can get into even some of the things with the smell, the performance. All those are things that we had to overcome as sales. and then also the sales and support side. All right, the competitive landscape. This is rather handy, so if this is something we can all send you a copy of this presentation, I might want to keep this close by, because this chart just helps you cross over the different American brand products to the 3M products. And we've also included a couple others that you may see in the industry. They're not widely used, but they are out there. That's the Tessa, the Sure Tape. You'll see the High Stick, and then there's a Cantech product. But let me just quickly go through this. I'm just going to use the matchup between the IPG product and the 3M. You'll see we position the PG against the 233 Plus and the 2309. Don't see a lot of 2309, but mostly a lot of the 233 Plus, which is their green. On the Aqua Mask, we see the 3M Gold, or the 6652, the 6654, and the 2727, the Highland product. The UG product would be the 2307 or the 2308. And then lastly, we added MP, and these are kind of out of order because the MP should actually be positioned between the UG and the AM, but the MP would be equal to the 2727. So that's actually correct as well. A couple of things with the fine line is the FM71 and the 35. We're positioning them against the 3M 471. And then on the trim mask, it would be the 6349. Here's a really good slide. Why change to American brand products? Obviously, this is important to all of us. The performance characteristics we found with all our products are equal or exceed what the 3M products are, both in quality as well. We provide superior service, and basically the bottom line is American Tape. We'll do everything that 3M can do, but a much better value. If you'll find a lot of our products, I'm not going to get into the pricing, but a lot of our products were anywhere from 15 to 25% under what 3M offers with the same performance and quality level. So give us a try. Let us prove it to you. Here's just where we're going to get a little bit into the pricing is the Aqua Mask versus the 3M Yellow, and then the PG versus the 2727. And this doesn't really reflect the current pricing that 3M has, our price increase that they've offered to the market. But this is actually the current pricing as it is now. A couple of things I just want to mention here. You can see, if you go to the very end, the last column, the percent difference between the Aqua Mask versus the 3M Yellow, 26 and 27%. That's huge. I know this adds a lot of value to the shops, and not only that, but it's also an opportunity for each of you to put a little more money in your pocket as well. Let me just briefly touch on the PG versus the 2727. You've got on the 3/4 and 36. I'm just going to go to the bottom line here. 18.5% and 22.5% difference at the case cost. Again, that's huge, and we know that we all know that the PG performs better than the 2727. All right, next slide. A little bit of additional information about some of our products. I don't know if all of you are familiar, but there's a pressure-sensitive tape cancel, and they put out an annual publication of all the different types of products that are in the market. That includes everything that 3M makes, everything that Intertape makes, Sure Tape, Cantech, Tessa, and basically this book just provides all the different types of specs that are available with each of the products that the manufacturers put out. It's a handy guide to have, and if you have access to it, it's available online, I think, for a small fee. But it's a really handy resource, a very helpful resource to you when you're trying to compare against other products. Or certainly one of the other ways is you could use, we have a tech services department, and I can furnish you that number. If you have a question about a crossover, you can always contact myself or our tech services, which is has a toll-free number. And then one last thing that I do want to mention, our corporate website, which is www.itape.com. We have all of our product brochures, all of our tech data sheets, MSDS sheets. I've got a designated automotive aftermarket site that has all of our different products listed along with all the spec sheets. So it's very interesting. If you haven't had a chance to go onto our website, please take the time to do so. I think you'll find it very informative.
Yeah, thanks, Monty. I just want to mention here too, if you don't already like or follow us on Facebook or Twitter, please do so. We always have some good information coming out through social media. And then on YouTube, we have probably 40, more than 40 videos out there. Not all on automotive products. In fact, last week we were just shooting in Florida. We're going to be coming out with some new videos that will be out on YouTube regarding our automotive products. But just regarding Intertape as a whole or IPG as a whole, all of our different product lines or different solutions for different markets, we do have on YouTube. So if you get a chance, check us out online and check out, like Monty said, check out our website. If you need to download any brochures, everything is right there for you. So this concludes our presentation today. I don't know if anyone had any questions, or Monty, if you have anything else you want to add to this.
If you do have questions, guys, if you click the hand next, it'll come up on my screen and I can unmute you, or you can write it in the chat box. So if anybody has a question, they want to just click the hand in the lower right hand of their screen, or you could type it in the chat box.
So Melissa, are we going to see the questions, or are you just going to read them? I don't, because I don't see.
Yeah, no, I see them. I see them if there's any. There aren't
okay.
any yet. Yep, they'll type them in, or they'll put their hand up, but I can unmute them.
Sure.
I don't see any hands up. I could try muting everybody. I don't see any hands up. If you guys, I'm going to go ahead and try to unmute all of you, and I guess just be courteous of everybody. Let's try this. I can't unmute everybody. It won't let me. But I don't. Let's see. So far, I don't see any questions. Okay. I guess there's no questions, guys. Monty? I think I muted everybody. Well, there's no questions. We appreciate your time today. And, oh, here, there's a question. Will products be packaged with impact on them? All right, Steve. Okay. I obviously, let's see. I guess Monty and Erica are muted. I apologize, guys. Let me send this question to them and see if they can answer it. Well, guys, I will. I have this question here, and I'll get it to Monty, and he'll respond to it. I apologize. I'm not sure why we can't hear Erica and Monty now. The question was, will products be packaged in impact? And we'll send the answer to you in the email with the presentation and their contact information. All right. Thanks for being with us, and we'll let you know about more training opportunities. Thank you.